So today I'm going to try to discuss why I think orders per hour is a stat to focus on and why it might actually be more important to focus on than the hourly rate. So think about this for a second. Just simple math here, the more orders you have in an hour, the more you're going to make. Take two $6 offers, that's $12. Take three $6 offers, that's $18. Pretty simple. I think we all could figure that out. Okay, well, you can look at it too and say, well, if you take $8 offers, you can make more money. Okay, yes, if you get the same amount of orders. So if you take three $8 offers you take three $8 orders, for example, that's $24. But is three $8 orders there, and how long are you waiting on those orders? So say you want to make $20 an hour. Well, like I said, you can do that easily with $8 offers, as that 24 is over 20. But you may not see three $8 offers, and in the amount of time you wait, you may not get enough to get above 24 or above $20. So let's use this scenario, for example. Let's say you sit around for 20 to 25 minutes waiting for an order, an $8 order. You're declining like crazy. You're declining 6s and 7s, waiting for that $8 order. You wait around 20 to 25 minutes, okay? The order finally comes in. Well, odds are you're probably not at the restaurant that has the offer, or that the offer's for, so you got to go pick up this order somewhere else. That means at least a 5-minute drive, or close to it. You got to go in there, get the staff's attention. That could take 5 minutes. There could be a wait of 5 to 10 minutes because the order may not be ready. And then you also got to be able to drive it to the delivery, which is 5 to 10 minutes, and then maybe 5 to 10 minutes back to your zone. So in reality, all these circumstances, you could be looking at one $8 offer being 45, 50 minutes before you really could get another $8 offer, and you just spent 25 minutes sitting there waiting for the first one. Does that sound like very sound logic? You're only going to make $16 that hour, not 24. You're not going to get above 20 doing that. Meanwhile, and I know this because I did this yesterday, you can hit 3 orders an hour with $6 and $7 offers. If you choose short offers, short distance, choose a restaurant that's close to you. So, like one yesterday, I got one for Chick-fil-A for $6, 0.8 miles. I could see Chick-fil-A from where I was sitting. It took me less than 5 minutes to get over there. So you could do these orders if you choose the right kinds of orders, and choose from places that are close, and drop-offs that are going to get you close to the restaurants again. So yesterday, in my first hour, 12 to 1, I did $21 that hour, which, if you just take the totals from the offer screen, should have been 19. It was two 6s and a 7. That 7 ended up being a 9 on completion, but 2 6s and a 7, and I made $19. Now imagine if one of those orders was just $1 more, and it was 2 7s and a 6. That would be $20. You would have hit your goal for an hour, or you would have hit your goal of $20 for that hour. And you would have done it much easier than waiting around for that perfect $8 order. That's how I see it, basically, and that's how I kind of practice what I'm doing, is to try to get as many orders as possible. And that's why I don't focus so much on the hourly rate. I'll use another example here. I usually look at $15 an hour as a good hour. 15 or higher. Well, $7 offers are common in my area. $8 orders, I don't see as much. They're there. It's more likely that a $7 order will turn into 8. But they're there. There are offers that are $8 there as well. So you get a $7 and $8 offer. 2 offers is $15. Okay, well, you only need $5 to get to 20. So 6s and 7s are common. You could get one of those easily and end up actually making $21 or $22 at that hour. So I don't necessarily focus on the $20 an hour. I focus on the 2 orders first as quick as possible to leave room for a third order. Because in doing so, it actually feels to me like I have a better chance of hitting $20 an hour than I do if I go chasing $8 offers. And the other way I put it too is when I think of the restaurants that are putting out $8 offers, those offers are places like Chili's, where their online orders have obviously taken a dip because they have more people coming to the restaurant now and eating inside. Where I'm focusing at on these $6 and $7 orders, these are like places like McDonald's and Taco Bell and things like that. And I know there's people out there that will say they won't take them, and the simple reason they won't take them is because it's fast food. They don't think it's good enough money. I've seen $7 offers at McDonald's, and 95% of the time when I walk into McDonald's in my location or in my town here in Joplin, Missouri, those McDonald's are ready with the order, or they are putting the seals on the bag as I walk in. 95% of the time. Very rarely do I have to wait in there for more than a second or two just to get their attention to let them know the order. Doesn't take long at all. So my point is, I guess, is that it helps to focus on, or it might be better to focus on the orders per hour and trying to make sure you're getting 3 orders an hour, and not so much focus on the dollar amount of the orders, but the volume of orders first. You're not going to get to 20, at least in my market, you're not going to get to $20 based on, or you're not going to get to $20 on 2 orders. You're going to get there on 3. So there's no need to focus first on $20 and then go from there. It's better to me to focus on the 3 orders, get the first order done, and then see how much you need to make, and make sure you can still get that in 2 orders, or still get those 2 orders that hour, I mean. So I go back to yesterday. Excuse me. So I go back to yesterday, and I go back to that first hour. This was noon to 1, and I had those 2 6s and a 7. It was actually 6, 7, 6. The first order was a $6 order that was 0.8 miles. Took me maybe 15 minutes to deliver, to complete. Came in shortly after I hit the dash, so early in the hour. So there's still 45 minutes. Okay. At that point, I need $14. Okay. So 2 7s will do that. I go get this $7 order, pick it up. Another short distance. I think it took about 18 minutes. So we're talking about a half hour into the hour, maybe 35 minutes now, close to 40 at that point. And this $7 order turned into 9. So now I've made $15. Now all I need is $5 to get to the $20 mark. This order comes in almost immediately for $6. That's a good order, so I took it. And in doing so, I made $21 that hour. My focus was more on the 3 orders and going as I go, figuring out what I still need to make to get to the $20 mark. I didn't focus on the $20 mark first, because doing so, that may not be an achievable goal. So focus on something like 15 and then focus on 20 is how I do it. Focus on getting those orders out of the way quickly so that I can get a 3rd order that hour and be able to get over the $20 threshold. And so that might be something that people need to consider. If they're not getting many orders, they're sitting around too long, maybe the problem is that you're sitting there expecting too high of orders. You're waiting for $8 orders or something like that. Every market's different, but I'm using that as an example. You're waiting for $8 orders in the market when there's a bunch of 6s and 7s and not paying attention to them, not taking them, declining. And then you're only getting maybe 1 or 2 orders an hour where you could have 2 or 3. So I don't know if I explained that well enough. I hope I made my point. But if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content. Feel free to give me thoughts and ideas down at the bottom of what kind of content you guys would like to see down in the comments below. Feedback on this video. I know I stumbled a few times. I'm still getting used to talking like this, so I still show some nervousness. But if you think, maybe my perspective's a little off, you disagree, let me know. Explain why you think my approach may be a little bit different or something, I'd sure like to know. So guys, just share your comments below if you'd like. Like I said, hit the button. And I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.